Before we hop into the video, we are giving away $100 worth of Amazon gift cards. To enter, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment something interesting about the video.
And winners will be announced on my first page, Kino King YT, at a later time. Also subscribe there so you don't miss your name possible being picked. Thanks and enjoy the video. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. 7 feet tall with a magnificent footwork. What do you want more in an NBA center at the time? Coming back from 2 straight NCAA championship losses, Olajuwon declared for the NBA draft. He played for Houston Cougars, and as he was declaring for the draft, he told the press he wanted Houston Rockets to have the first pick. You know what happened then? Houston got the first pick and the legend began. In just his first year, he lit up the scoreboard with 20.6 ppg on 53.8 FG%, 11.9 RPG and 2.7 BPG, doing so in 82 games. He was teamed up with 7'4" Ralph Sampson, thus the nickname for this dynamic duo, Twin Towers. The defensive impact on the team play immediately made presence as Houston finished the season with 19 games win difference from the season before. But Houston fell short in the playoffs, losing 5-game series to Utah Jazz in the first round. Next season, Hakeem came back and led his team to NBA Finals, leading his team in points, rebounds, steals and blocks per game. They almost swept the Showtime Lakers in the conference finals, losing just 1 game to them. They lost in the NBA Finals to probably one of the best teams in the league history, Boston Celtics led by Larry Bird. The greatest what-if in this man's career came in his 3rd year in the NBA when Ralph Sampson started having problems with knee injury. Sampson was traded the next season and Hakeem carried this team on his back by himself pretty much for the next decade. His footwork was immaculate, athleticism, scoring, rebounding and defending. You name it. He quickly became one of the best players, probably the best player in the 80s and 90s if not for Michael Jordan. He started putting up crazy numbers, and talking of crazy numbers. How many times have you witnessed a player recording a quadruple double? Probably somewhere between never and 0. Well, after you watch this video in its entirety, you could sit back and watch Hakeem Olajuwon recording a quadruple double, stacking up the scoreboard with 18 points, 10 assists, 16 rebounds and 11 blocks. On March 29, 1990, Hakeem put this ridiculous numbers, making him at the time just the 3rd player to achieve that stat line. To make matters worse, the Dream nearly posted quadruple-double in the same month. On March 3, 1990, he posted up 28 points, 19 rebounds, 11 blocks and 9 assists against the Golden State Warriors. That is just ridiculous. His rebounding averages until 1996 season were never below 10 points per game, never below 21. And his defense was off the charts. For 10 straight seasons, from 1988 to 1995, he averaged a ridiculous 3.9 blocks per game and nearly 2 steals per game, for 7 straight seasons. He then became one of the best defenders the league has ever seen and won 2 DPOY awards in seasons 93 and 94. He also won MVP in 1994, making him just the 2nd player behind Michael Jordan to accomplish something like that. But Hakeem also won his first NBA title that season, making him the first player in NBA history to clip DPOY, MVP and a championship in the same year. He casually won an NBA title the next year, sweeping the young Orlando Magic in the finals led by Shaq and Penny Hardaway. He averaged a double-double for his entire career with 21.8 ppg, 11.1 RPG, alongside 3.1 BPG. 2-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 1 MVP award, 2 DPOY, 12-time NBA All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, 9-time NBA All-Defensive Team. He could do it all. One of the best two-way players the game has ever seen and probably the best center in the history of the NBA. Shaq said it himself in an interview that the best center he ever played against and the best center to ever do it was Hakeem, saying he couldn't break him. For Shaq's every bullying dunk, Hakeem had a response with the Dream Shake. I just couldn't get inside his head, he would always smile to me when I dunked on him. When Michael Jordan was out for 2 seasons, he managed to win both championships. Because of the competition in that era, he is a little underrated, but there is nothing underrated about the Dream. T-Mac and Reggie Miller put him in their all-time starting 5. But you know who also put him in his starting 5? That's right. His Airness himself, Michael Jordan. Player who played against him. Player who was drafted after him. The greatest of all time. When we talk about Hakeem, the first thing that comes to mind is footwork, that dream shake. Players around the league are and were saying that this is probably the greatest signature move and one of the most difficult to guard. It is rare to see that kind of footwork for a center position. Today's NBA players work out with him, considering he became training players after he ended his career. He taught players like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Amer Stoudemire, Yao Ming, etc. He revolutionized the center position. He stayed pretty much of the radar post-NBA. He opened his big man camp in 2006. He said that he wishes to get back to the game by teaching younger players. Hakeem was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2008. As the Dream once said, "I always keep a ball in the car. You never know." That's it for today. I hope you liked my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till the next time.